Today I'm going to show you the 7 best things to buy your partner for Christmas if they're a photographer. Now these following items range in price, so whatever your budget, there should be something here to suit. And if you have an unlimited budget, always ask us which camera or lens we'd like, and we'd really appreciate that.
Item number 1 is the photographer's gloves. Keep your mitts warm whilst out in the elements.
In the Northern Hemisphere, it's getting pretty cold as we're in the throes of winter. And as photographers, we do brave the elements in all kinds of weather, but we do still like to keep warm. So getting a specialist pair of gloves is always a good thing. There's nothing worse than having to take your big warm gloves off multiple times to change the settings in camera. This is more for a wildlife and landscape photographer, or maybe a sports photographer that keeps on shooting through the winter, but they'll definitely come in handy and keep us outside taking photos.
Look the part with this snazzy LED programmable light stick to make your photographs come alive.
Now this next one looks really cool. I've done a bit of light painting, but this will take it to the next level. This is a programmable LED stick that can paint a whole host of different things. Although it is a little bit pricey, I definitely want one of these, and I think with a little bit of creativity, you'll be able to make some amazing images.
Be the talk of the town when you take professional-looking selfies with your camera phone.
My wife always either has me taking selfies of us or of her and her friends, so this would come in handy for those quick photos that look a little bit cooler than the normal photos you see on social media.
Don't get caught in the jungle without a gorilla pod to mount your camera anywhere.
Gorilla pods are great to have in your bag. They flex around most things and you can pretty much put your camera anywhere with one of these. They particularly come in handy, especially at locations where tripods aren't allowed. I've got one, and if your partner doesn't have one for their camera, it's well worth getting. It's a really cool accessory, and I use mine all of the time.
The Luxi for All Lightmeter takes your photography to the next level by turning your phone into a light meter.
Now this is a fantastic little gift for a photographer, and if you like buying practical gifts, this is definitely the one for you. It turns the user's phone into a light meter, giving incident light readings for good exposures every time. Or in layman's terms, it makes it easier to take good photos.
The Toiletroli Holder. Have some hilarious fun whilst wiping your bum.
So this next one is more of a fun gift. It looks fantastic and would make anyone chuckle. People visiting would definitely know that you're a photographer, and it would be the talk of the evening. And also, if you were to print customized toilet paper, you could almost get it to print their images. But it would probably be worth printing their worst images because of what you do with toilet roll. But it does look like a fantastic gift, and I actually would really like this. I think I'm going to buy one.
Bring out the kid in your partner by giving them this toy camera to build. Old school rules.
Now this one looks excellent. It's an inexpensive SLR camera that you build yourself. So if your partner was into Airfix as a kid, this would be perfect, and especially if you want a quiet afternoon on Christmas Day. It comes in several parts, it takes a few hours to build, and then you shoot old school 35mm film through it. It would be a very rewarding present for your partner, especially if they have the patience for it. Just remember to buy them a roll of film as well. Now for the 7 worst things to buy a photographer, watch this video next. And if you want to learn about photography, click on this video down here. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications for weekly YouTube tutorials in photography. I'll see you next time.